So I am just getting ready. I've got a family thing today, but I wanted to dive on here in the moment that I had, just to say what an amazing thing. So today's the day the government are finally and formally going to meet to possibly, definitely, overturn the compulsory state injectable for our socialised medical care staff. So they're going to overturn, I think, the mandate for NHS nurses and doctors and consultants and whatever, but nurses, they're going to overturn it so they don't have to have it. And this was right up to the line because those nurses have received letters, harassment, meetings with HR to tell them they're going to be fired, they will lose their jobs, and we're right up to it, like a few days away. So many things to say. But firstly, it's going to be overwhelming when this announcement comes, and you should let that flow out of you. One of the things I see as I go about the place is how easily people go to tears because they're all just sitting inside. So there's going to be 80,000, closer to 100,000 people today who suddenly feel that dam will be lifted, and there's going to be a tsunami of tears, but they should be ones of pride because you have been lions. Secondly, I'd say to the people who, they'll put, I gave in. And I don't think anybody needs to beat themselves up about that. You're still on our side. You still didn't want this thing. No human should ever be told that in order to keep their jobs, you have to have a state injectable. And, it's all very well, but if you're a single parent and you have children and a mortgage, you get to a point where you've been put in a position where you have no choice. So nobody needs to be better than anyone else. No one's done better than anyone else. If you caved, I don't think it's fair to yourself to beat yourself up. The truth is that you were put in that position by a government who will never be in that position itself. Rishi Sunak's wife is the richest woman in England. So don't beat yourself up. You're still with us, and you should still celebrate for everybody else. And remember, many caved for much less. Many people caved so that they could go on a 2-week holiday to Spain, as is their right, but they should never have been put in that position either. And I guess most importantly, to everybody out there, 100,000 people plus, to the people who are coordinating the NHS 100,000 Stronger Together, this just goes to show. You're going to hear a lot today about how Omicron is weaker variant, or things have changed, or because of new science. Well, maybe. But the truth of it is, you are going to win this thing because you stuck together, because you walked to the very edge of the cliff and said, chuck me over, I'm still not changing my mind. It's because of you that this decision has happened today. It's because you stuck together that we're seeing this decision today. And because of you, all the rest of us get to walk that little bit taller. To the NHS 100,000, you are the best of us, and you make me feel proud to be British.